What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I've got Teddy here. Hey! Hey! I just did my hair. Are you for real? We're just gonna have to leave it like that. I am coming to you guys today with my weight loss Q&A. So yeah, firstly I just wanted to say thank you so much to all your amazing feedback on my weight loss video. I was honestly so blown away with the amount of positivity and how many of you I've been able to help, and so many of you have been trying the tips and tricks and have had amazing results. So that makes me so happy, so thank you so much. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram and sort of keep me updated with your progress. I know I'm always here to support you guys, and if you have any questions or anything, my DMs are always open. So yeah, go follow me, let's chat. We are all in this together, so don't forget that. And anyway, let's get on to this Q&A. So after my weight loss video, I noticed that a lot of you guys had so many questions to ask about specific things that I didn't cover or didn't cover too well. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing today. So yeah, I put a little question box on my Insta stories, and I'm just going to read out some of the questions you guys asked and answer them. So that is that. Let's get straight into it. I hope you enjoy. So first one, when did you start seeing results? So I started seeing results, to be honest, I can't tell you specifically when, because as I said, what I was doing was not for weight loss. So I wasn't actually looking at myself every day and be like, oh, have I lost weight? Have I lost weight? It kind of just happened naturally. And I think after about 2 weeks though, I would say I started to feel results in a way that I wasn't bloated. My stomach was a lot flatter, and I noticed that around here, like around my décolletage area, oh, I'm going to put that on silent. Around my décolletage area, I was like, oh, my collarbones are really popping and stuff, and a lot of people were noticing it on my face first. So those are the areas that I sort of noticed first, sort of the stomach, chest area and face. And yeah, I personally started noticing results of my stomach probably 2-week mark. Could have been earlier, but I just didn't really notice. But yeah, that pretty much answers that. And something that I wanted to add on to that, because I can't stress how important this is, I had a lot of you comment on my videos saying, I'm going to try this, I'm going to weigh myself every day, and I'm going to keep you updated, blah, blah, blah. As amazing as that is, please remember that by being so harsh on yourself and by weighing yourself every day and sort of checking up on your results every single day, you can overwhelm your body and you can stress yourself out. And stress, as I sort of explained in my last video, stress and like high intensity workouts and that kind of thing can heighten your cortisol levels, and that can actually stop you from then losing weight. So not saying that is always going to be the case, but I just want to let you know, don't be too hard on yourself where you're stressing yourself out, because I know when people go on these crazy diets and they kind of put in their head and they're weighing themselves every day, you can actually have the opposite effect, and you can actually stop yourself from losing weight and your body will become very stubborn. So take it as a lifestyle. That is the one thing I really wanted to get through to you guys in that video, is take this as a lifestyle. Don't take this as a quick way to lose weight. Don't take it as just like a fad thing, just like a quick fix and then just go back to, you know, your normal life, whatever. This is not one of those things. This is a long-term, stable lifestyle thing, and they're just things that work for me. All of them might not work for you, so that was just something I really wanted to can't stress it enough. Just be kind to yourself and treat this as a lifestyle. Love your body every day through what it's going through. Ditch the scales, fuck the scales. They mean nothing. Go off how you are feeling, look yourself in the mirror, kind of love your body for everything that it's going through. And trust me, I have had to learn the hard way, but the more you learn, the better at it you get. Just accept yourself for what you are and take this as a journey, because the journey is honestly the best part of it. It's all about the journey, not about the destination, you know that saying. So take it for what it is. It's a journey, it's a lifestyle. Little differences, little changes every single day equal a big change at the end. So just don't be too hard on yourself. You know, you will be so much more proud of yourself when a month down the track you try on your favorite pair of shorts and they are too big for you than if you are stressing about every day how many grams or kilos or something you've lost. So just keep that in mind. What do you eat in a day, and do you have a low sugar or have a strict diet? I have had so many requests to do a video on what I eat in a day. I am going to do that. I was meant to do it this weekend, and I was going to do like what I eat in a day, and then I was going to do what I eat in a day when I eat out, because I wanted to show you guys the options, that all these little things I sort of make it easier for me to eat out. And then I was going to do like what I eat in a week another time, but I got gastro on the weekend, so I was bedridden, vomiting. That didn't happen, so I'm so sorry, but that will come really, really soon. I'm going to try and film it next week for you guys. Obviously, I don't eat the same things all the time. I keep things nice and varied and nice and fresh and different, because, you know, I like different things. I like excitement. But there are some core things that I have in my diet that I love, make me feel good, tick all the boxes. So yeah, that is coming very, very soon. Stay tuned. You know, don't forget to subscribe so that you are notified when that does come. And I'm not on a strict diet at all. I mean, for some of you it might be considered strict, but for me it's not that strict at all, because I'm quite used to it. So yeah, I don't limit myself from enjoying myself, but I do it in a smart way. So there are smart choices for everything. Every naughty food decision has a smarter choice and satisfies just as well. So I will share a little bit more on that, and like my little recipes and all that kind of thing, when I show you guys what I eat. And with the low sugar thing, yes, predominantly low sugar. I don't eat any refined sugar at all, and I try to limit sugary foods where I can, but again, I'm not restricting myself at all. If I feel like something sweet, I will have something sweet, but I will do it in a smart way, and I'll have something that's either sweetened with like stevia or something like that, or coconut sugar, maple syrup, etc. What exercises do you do? So I mentioned in my last video that I haven't been to the gym in a really long time. I used to be such a gym freak. That's actually how me and Ben first started hanging out. We used to go to the gym together, and then I kind of just ditched him and stopped going because when we moved, the gym near us, it's amazing, 2-minute walk down the road, but it gives me anxiety in there. It's claustrophobic. I don't enjoy it at all. So I walk every single day, as I said, 10,000 steps. Love going for walks, love taking this little munchkin. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. He's all right. Love taking him out for walks. And then I just got into doing at-home yoga. So I've been doing that. I've got this little app that I use to sort of like get me started. I've only just started it recently, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's been really good for my mental health, and I just feel like by stretching your body, you're just letting go of negativity and just things, because I'm that type of person that bottles things up inside and then I explode. So by doing yoga, and by stretching a lot, I feel like it's all kind of getting released. So yeah, I've been really enjoying that. And then yeah, if I do go to the gym, or sometimes I do at home workouts, I've got booty bands. Absolutely love them. Love a good booty band workout. I actually need to do it a lot more regularly, because now that I'm losing weight, I am definitely losing my bum. So I need to get my ass back into shape. Do you prefer working out at the gym, home, or outside? I 100% love working out outside. My absolute dream would to be able to live in a house or like apartment or something that has a rooftop that's outside that I could work out in, because I just absolutely love working out outside. I love being outside. I'm such like I don't know, I get really, what's the word? I feel really energized by being outside and by the environment and stuff. It's super groundy and I've got a bit of hair on my face. I don't know, it just gives me energy. And I love walking outside. I would 100% choose walking outside rather than walking on a treadmill. Otherwise at home, like, I sometimes work out on my balcony, but all I hear on my balcony is traffic and people, and it just puts me off a little bit, so I don't really do that. But I don't mind working out in the gym. To be honest, the good thing about the gym is you just get there, you get it done, you come home, whereas if you can't do it at home, you can dawdle around a little bit and not feel so motivated. So I do like training at the gym sometimes, but only when it's quiet. Can't stand a busy gym. Gives me social anxiety. How do you not compare yourself to others? Honestly, I wish I had the answer to this, because I can't say that I never compare myself to others, and to be honest, I think it is a natural thing that everyone does at some stage, because in this day and age, and I think as human beings naturally, we're always, you know, showing off and trying to look our best and stuff like that, and other people are going to naturally look at us and be like, compare what they have for us, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to look at other people and be like, why do they have that and I don't, and you know, start comparing, especially with Instagram and social media and all that jazz, we know. So I do compare myself, and I find that I compare myself a lot less than what I used to. But I still do, and that all takes time and it takes training, and I think I'm going to talk about this a little more in another video if you guys would like, or I can just jump on Insta and talk about it. Let me know what you would prefer. But for me, it's a matter of realizing that I am doing it, that I am comparing myself, and just stopping there and saying to myself, hang on girl, why are you comparing yourself to someone that's completely different, lives in a completely different place, has a completely different life, situation, story, everything, completely opposite people? Why are you comparing yourself to that when that's probably not even them? Like, you are comparing yourself to someone that's not even them either. Most of the time people are just, you know, showing off and making their lives look the best that they can, when that ain't even real. So when you do find yourself comparing yourself to someone, just stop. Stop yourself there and just be like, hang on, I should not be comparing myself because I'm amazing. It's, you know, if you are comparing yourself about your weight or your skin or what you look like, these outside features don't define who you are, and I've really had to learn that myself through my skin issues, and I've cried and cried and cried about them and been miserable for so long, and I'm still not over it. I had a little meltdown about it yesterday, but you just have to keep reassuring yourself that it's what's in here that counts. You're an amazing person and you are you, and that is the most amazing thing in the whole wide world, because no one else is you, and you are so unique and you are so special in your own ways, and I'm sure you are talented and you have amazing gifts, and there are things about you that are so amazing and so different to anyone else. So really just find those things in you that you love and that you are grateful for and that you know are special, and just really hold on to that. And every time you find yourself comparing or having negative thoughts about yourself, just remember those things, and remember me saying this to you, because I genuinely mean it. Are there any foods you miss eating that you found it hard to substitute with alternatives? Not at all, really. The only foods that I find that are really hard to substitute is just like really crappy food. And to be honest, I literally have found substitutes for pretty much anything and everything, yeah. I mean, obviously it's going to be really difficult to find a substitute for a Macca's cheeseburger, but I don't even miss that. I don't even crave that, like, at all. I was saying to Ben the other day, if I feel like a burger, I feel like a nice, like, grilled burger or something like that, which I can have. So yeah, no, there's literally nothing that I have found hard to find a substitute, because these days there is so much on the market that you just need to look for it. That's the thing. People are just lazy or uneducated. Not blaming you at all, because I do believe there needs to be a lot more education in this world. But yeah, it's hard, and it just requires you to try a little bit harder, but you always will find the alternatives. And don't expect everything to be in a packet or just something that you can just buy like that. A lot of the time you do need to cook a lot more or be a little bit more creative, put in a little bit more effort, but it is so worth it in the long run, and you'll be so proud of yourself. What do you think is the most important tip you would give to someone losing weight? Like I said before, the most important tip is to be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't get upset if you don't start seeing results sort of day to day. And yeah, don't be harsh on yourself at all, because that is when your body will start to stress and you will just be stuck, and you'll be stuck on losing weight. Some people actually lose weight when they're stressed, so I don't know, but it's not a healthy way to lose weight. So it would be that, and I have another one. I kind of have two that I think are just as important. Lose weight for the right reasons. Lose weight because you want to be healthy and you want to live a healthy, happy lifestyle to the best of your ability, pretty much. I believe that if you're losing weight just as a quick fix, and you are losing weight by doing things like using meal replacement shakes, and you know, all those shakes, all those things that you get in pill form, or you're substituting real whole foods with processed shit that's got diet or zero sugar, and it's just filled with sweeteners and like unhealthy crap. If that's how you're going about losing weight, then I believe that it's not sustainable, and you're actually harming yourself from the inside. And I actually can't stress this enough. Just because someone looks healthy, as in a healthy weight, pretty much just because someone's skinny doesn't mean they're healthy. So just because you lose weight and you become skinnier, that does not always mean that you are healthy. So please, if you are losing weight, yeah, be kind to yourself, take it slow, don't have any unrealistic expectations, and do it for the right reasons, and please do it the right way. Please, 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 because you want to look good, obviously. You want to be nice and feel confident and comfortable in your body, but you also want to be nourishing your body, and you want to have everything working properly. I always think I think as food as when you're putting fuel in a car. So you wouldn't put diesel in a car that is meant to have unleaded in it, would you? Because it wouldn't run. So that's the same thing with food. Why are we putting food into our bodies that our bodies are not designed to consume? Because obviously they're going to fail us in the long run. They're not going to run as well as they should be running. So yeah, that would be my two most important tips. How many kilometers do you walk on average when you go for walks? I don't really look at the kilometers too much, because I always just kind of go for the steps. But I think usually it's between 7 to 10 Ks a day. So I think usually it's around that 7K mark. So gives you a little bit of an idea. How to get over a weight loss plateau. I hope I'm saying that right, plateau. That's like where you're kind of like not changing, right? Hey Siri, what does plateau mean?
As a noun, it means an area of fairly level high ground.
Yeah. So, I would say change something up. Obviously, if you're doing something... Oh, Teddy, did you fart? He definitely farted. Whew, that's stinky. Anyway, if you're doing something and you're seeing no results, you're obviously not doing it the right way, or what you were doing has sort of worked to its full effect and now it's not working anymore. So try to do something different. Try to change up how you're moving your body. Try to change up your meals. Honestly, try intermittent fasting. Works wonders. Honestly, works wonders. If you haven't tried it, try it. But yeah, try different things. If you are doing like weights and stuff, try doing a bit of like HIIT or a bit more like high intensity training. If you're only walking, try and mix that with a bit of weights, or maybe try incorporating a little bit of high intensity training. Also, the other thing I wanted to mention in my last video, a lot of people were like saying that they do high intensity training and it does help them lose weight, blah, blah, blah. As I said, that was only my experience. For me personally, high intensity training did the absolute opposite. It raised my stress levels so high that my body just would not burn fat. So I'm not saying that it doesn't work at all. You just need to try it. Try out what works for you. So yeah, try something new. And yeah, if you want to shoot me a message, obviously I'm not an expert in this, but I do have quite a bit of experience. So if you want to shoot me a message, I'm sure you know who you are. And sort of, yeah, let's chat. Let me know what you're doing, and there might be a few things that maybe I've tried and I could give you help with. So if I kind of know the specifics of what you're doing, I feel like I can help a little bit better. Do you think keto works? I tried keto for probably like a month or two, maybe 2 years ago. I don't know if it worked for me or not, to be honest. I did it more as a energy thing, but I don't think I did it properly, to be honest. I kind of just adapted it to how it worked with my body. I didn't like check my ketones or anything like that. I do think it works because obviously you've seen people that have had amazing results with it, but at the same time I believe that keto is the type of thing that can be done right and can be done wrong. And I don't believe in substituting real whole foods with artificial sweeteners and stuff like that. So people that do that on keto, I'm really against. And the other thing is, I'm not a massive advocate for dairy. I don't believe it's good for you at all. And I do have a little bit of background in nutrition, and yeah, I don't believe in dairy at all. If you think it's good for you, that's fine. But keto does involve a lot of dairy, cheese, cream, yogurt, I don't know, all that kind of stuff. I don't believe in that, but I think there are definitely ways that you can make it sustainable and done right in a healthy way. And obviously people are proof to show that it does work. So I won't say it doesn't. Just like everything else that I'm saying, it is just about finding what works for you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you very much, you too. How does your daily meal look like? Again, I have so many questions here about my meals, and I will show you guys really, really soon. Please stay tuned. What gives you inspiration to work out / get on that health grind? Honestly, just the way I feel and just seeing results, I guess. By walking every day makes me feel great. I don't know, I just have more mental clarity. I just love being outside and being in nature. I don't know, I just absolutely love it. I feel like I'm a bit of an earth baby. So just, yeah, the way it makes me feel, and obviously, yeah, seeing results. Like, I had a little bit of a meltdown yesterday because I was going to an event and I was trying on all my denim skirts, denim shorts, dresses and stuff, and everything was swimming on me. Everything was so big and I literally had a sook about it. And then I was like, wait, why am I crying? Like, this is amazing. Like, this is so good. I have changed so much for the better, and yeah, never felt better. Obviously, like, there is still always room for improvement. I feel like I still need to, you know, tone up my arms a little bit, and I've obviously, you know, still got a little bit of cushion on my tummy, but in no way am I aiming for a six-pack or anything like that. I just want to feel really good, and that's sort of where I am at right now. And yeah, that's honestly my motivation. Honestly, you won't ever find yourself motivated at the start because you don't know what the results are like and you don't know that feeling. So the thing is you just need to push yourself to just start, and then once you start seeing results and you start feeling amazing, that'll be your motivation to keep going. How do you work your exercise around fasting? So I fast sort of up until like the lunchtime. I'll go for a walk in the morning sometimes. So when I'm working from home, I'll always go for a walk in the morning. Some days of the week I will go for a walk. Like when I go visit mum and stuff, I'll always go for a walk with mum in the evening. So I will eat lunch maybe around like 1 or 2 o'clock, and then I won't eat until dinner, or maybe I'll have like a little snack or something like that, but usually I just won't eat until dinner. Teddy, stop. Nope. Usually I just won't eat until dinner. So when I get home from work, me and mum will usually go for a nice big walk, and then we will eat dinner afterwards, or we will eat dinner first and then wait a couple hours and then go for like a late night walk. And yeah, I sort of work around that. If I do any other exercise that's not walking, I don't know, I just do it whenever. I just do it whenever I haven't eaten. And if I do eat, I just wait a bit. So yeah, I don't always exercise fasted. Hi, did you count your calories during your weight loss? If you did, how much a day roughly? I got a lot of this comment on my video, and no, I did not count my calories, and I still don't count my calories at all. I just think counting your calories is something that you do when you're dieting, but as I've said a million times, I'm not dieting. This is not a diet, this is a lifestyle. And by counting calories, you're not really living, are you? Like, imagine for the rest of your life, like counting how many calories you're consuming in a day, or like putting in an app or something like that. I don't know. I just don't think that's sustainable, and I don't believe in that at all. And I don't think there is anything wrong with calories. Obviously, you don't want to be consuming, you know, a copious amount of calories, but I will always choose nutrients over calories instead. So yeah, no calorie counting here. Have you got any tips for night shift? I feel like I've put on weight because of it and drained. Oh girl, I have never worked night shift before, so I honestly don't know. But if I was to do night shift, this is what I would do. So obviously if you're working night shift, you're most likely sleeping during the day. So I would basically treat it the same as what you'd be doing during the day. So I would still be doing that whole fasting and just eating after that sort of 16-hour fasting window. So I would literally just keep things the same, but just make sure you haven't eaten in 16 hours, and then when that rolls around, then you can eat, and then sort of, you know, just keep that eating pattern quite stable, but just as long as you keep that fasting window. And I feel like night shift workers would snack a lot, because I feel like at night if you feel tired, you feel like you need like big boosts of energy with snacking. So try to minimize the snacking, and instead, if you need something to sustain your energy, stay away from starchy foods, carbs, and especially sugar, because you will get like a massive energy high and then you will get a crash. So instead of that, opt for foods that are like high in healthy fats and that kind of thing. Have your like your fats, your proteins, your healthy amount of carbs, just not too much. So you want to keep that all level, because it'll keep you nice and sustained, and your energy levels will stay like that rather than going like that and then like that, if that makes sense. So that would be like, yeah, my main tips, but I will look into it a little bit more, and I will let you know if I come up with a better answer. What's your favorite gluten-free snack? There are too many, but do you know what? Right now, right at this present moment, I would say the veggie, you know, the Veggie Chips brand, their sweet potato crisps, they're amazing. I don't know what seasoning they have on their chips. I think it's like a garlic and onion or something like that, but it is to die for. Yum. And lucky last question, because I have been filming for ages and I am running out of time. What do you think has been the biggest shift in your lifestyle? I think the biggest shift has just been my relationship with food. I find that the way that I view food now is I view it as something to nourish my body. Like, I look at food and think, this, like I'm going to eat this because it's going to do something for my body. I used to binge so much, and whenever I was stressed, because whenever I'm stressed, I just like binge eat and I crave sugar. Like I'm a massive sweet tooth. I crave sugar so much. And I would just binge and snack. Like it would just always be snacking and just sweets and sugary stuff all the time. It wouldn't necessarily be unhealthy stuff, but it would just be super calorie dense and super sweet. So I think, yeah, the biggest shift in my lifestyle has definitely been my relationship with food. And I just love experimenting with food so much now, and I love like sharing stuff with you guys. Like I feel like I've really found my like passion. Like honestly, I'm not even kidding. I feel like through what I've gone through, and it's all started with my skin really. Because of that, I feel like I've come to this place in my life and I've learnt so much about myself and about the body and about health and nutrition and stuff like that, that I just want to share that with everyone, and I just want to educate everyone, and I just really want everyone to have a great relationship with their food and with their body and like with their mind as well. Because as someone who has suffered from like mental health issues my whole life, I can honestly say that this last few months, I'd say it's been since about October. So October, November, December, January. The last 4 months or so, my mental health has improved so incredibly much. And because food is your fuel, and what you put in your mouth is always going to represent how you are looking, how you are feeling inside and out. And yeah, I hope you understand what I'm saying. But yeah, I hope that answered all your questions well enough. Thank you so much for sending those in. And yeah, let me know if you want to see a part 2, if you have any other questions, or just leave them down below. I am always on the comments and I will always reply to every single one that I see. So yeah, if you have any other questions, please feel free to leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and again for all your beautiful comments. And yeah, as I said, my Insta DMs are always open. Follow me there. We can always chat. I'm always here to answer any questions and just to be like a little support, little friend for you with your health journey, your weight, your mental health, anything like that. And yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!